So what's your new story? So I wrote this book, Save the World and Still Be Home for Dinner. What a paradox. Save the world and still be home for dinner. It's really the story of about 30 people who in all walks of life, from business to charities to teaching, decided they were going to make the greatest difference they could. They just tried to imagine what was the best thing they could do with their history, with their background, with their experience. And that's what they began doing, without money, without permission, without power. And all these people had some things in common, which I try to talk about in the book. But Save the World and Still Be Home for Dinner just captures that both-and culture. It's all about just make the difference that you're designed to make right here, right now. Just start. If we can really identify the best practices, then we can change the world. So when I was talking to IBM and I said, how did you get all this smart grid, your strategy all connected with sustainability and corporate responsibility? One of the most popular things they have for talent development is 500 people a year become part of the IBM Leadership Corps that go into developing countries and help develop leaders in those countries. It is the most sought after thing to do in IBM. How did you do that? And he said, well, when we had that terrible downturn in the 90s, and we talked to our philanthropy people and said, well, we're just not going to give money anymore. It's not that they don't give money, but that's not going to be our principal thing. We're going to give talent and technology. We're going to figure out how talent and technology can make a difference in the future. And when we started that thinking began to infect and inflame the thinking of our business line leaders. Well, that's a great practice. See, and if we can identify more things like that, then we can change the world. I'd like you to be part of that.